Every day, millions of people log onto YouTube to watch creators play video games, share jokes, and talk directly to the camera. Today, gaming is one of the biggest categories on the internet. At the center of this industry is an Irish creator named Seán McLoughlin, known globally by his online alias, jacksepticeye. Over more than a decade, McLoughlin grew his channel from a small bedroom hobby into an online media empire with over 30 million subscribers and billions of total views. This is the factual history of his life, his rapid rise to internet fame, and his expansion into business and global philanthropy. Seán William McLoughlin was born on February 7, 1990, in Ballinasloe, County Galway, Ireland. He was raised in Cloggan, County Offaly, a small rural village. He was the youngest of 5 children in his family. His father, John McLoughlin, worked for the local electricity supply company, while his mother worked various local jobs. As a child, McLoughlin developed a deep interest in technology and video games. At the age of 7, he received his first Nintendo Game Boy, which started his lifelong interest in gaming. During his school years, he also developed an interest in music and played drums in an indie rock band called Raised by Owls. The origin of his famous internet pseudonym, Jacksepticeye, dates back to his childhood. In Ireland, Jack is a common family nickname for people named Seán, and his mother regularly called him by this name. The second half of his username came from a school sports accident. While playing a football match with friends, McLoughlin was hit in the face by the ball while wearing his glasses. The impact caused a severe cut on his eye, which later became infected or septic. Following the incident, his school friends began calling him Jacksepticeye as a joke. Years later, when choosing a name for the internet, he chose to use this childhood nickname. After finishing secondary school, McLoughlin chose to pursue higher education. He initially studied music technology at college, but did not complete the course. Later, he moved to Athlone to study hotel management at the Athlone Institute of Technology. It was during his time living in a small apartment in Athlone that he decided to start creating online videos. Although McLoughlin created his YouTube account on February 24, 2007, the channel remained completely empty for over 5 years. He uploaded his very first video on December 21, 2012. His early uploads did not focus on gaming right away. Instead, he began by recording voice impressions of fictional video game characters, such as Solid Snake from the Metal Gear series. Soon after, he shifted his focus entirely to Let's Play videos, a format where a creator records themselves playing a video game while providing real-time commentary and reactions. In the beginning, growing the channel was a slow process. McLoughlin operated under a strict schedule, balancing his college studies with writing, recording, and editing his own videos. He used basic, affordable recording equipment in his apartment, and his early content featured a more subdued commentary style compared to the high-energy persona he would later adopt. The turning point for McLoughlin's career occurred in September 2013. At the time, the Swedish creator Felix Kjellberg, known online as PewDiePie, was the most subscribed individual creator on YouTube. Kjellberg hosted a Shoutout competition for smaller, undiscovered channels. McLoughlin entered the competition, and his video was selected as one of the winners. On September 8, 2013, PewDiePie featured Jacksepticeye in a video. The impact on McLoughlin's channel was immediate. Within 24 hours, his subscriber count jumped from roughly 2,500 subscribers to over 15,000. This influx of new viewers gave his channel the momentum it needed to grow independently. Recognizing the opportunity, McLoughlin committed fully to daily content production. He developed a signature opening catchphrase for his videos, "Top of the morning to ya laddies." "My name is Jacksepticeye," accompanied by a loud slap of his hands. He also adopted a highly energetic, fast-paced, and vocal style of commentary. By 2014, the income generated from his YouTube channel allowed McLoughlin to leave his university studies and become a full-time content creator. Later that year, he hit the 1 million subscriber milestone. As his audience grew into the tens of millions, McLoughlin expanded his content variety. While indie horror games like Five Nights at Freddy's and physics-based sandbox games like Happy Wheels formed the backbone of his early success, he began playing longer narrative-driven games, creating personal vlogs, and recording comedy sketch videos. In 2017, traditional media companies began to notice his massive reach. Jacksepticeye signed a deal with the Disney Digital Network. This partnership led to him appearing on TV specials for Disney XD's gaming block, introducing his content to standard television audiences. McLoughlin also transitioned into live, in-person entertainment. From 2017 to 2018, he went on an international solo comedy and storytelling tour titled How Did We Get Here? The tour spanned over 30 sold-out shows across North America and Europe, where he explained his life story and interactive gaming concepts to live audiences. Later, in 2022, a biographical documentary film, also titled How Did We Get Here?, was released digitally using footage gathered from this tour. In addition to touring, McLoughlin expanded into mainstream acting roles. In 2021, he made a cameo appearance as himself in the 20th Century Studios sci-fi comedy film Free Guy, starring Ryan Reynolds. He also provided voice acting work for video games, including a voice role in the 2025 game Dispatch, and starred in the 2026 feature horror film Iron Lung. Beyond media production, McLoughlin entered the business world as an entrepreneur. In October 2018, he co-founded a casual clothing brand named Cloak alongside fellow gaming YouTuber Markiplier Fishbach, though McLoughlin later ended his formal association with the brand. In June 2020, he launched his own independent beverage company called Top of the Morning Coffee. The brand sells specialty coffee beans, teas, and hot chocolate directly to consumers online, and it underwent a complete brand redesign and product expansion in March 2023. Alongside his corporate interests, philanthropy became a primary focus of McLoughlin's career. He utilized his massive online platform to organize and host large-scale charity live streams. Over his career, these events have raised tens of millions of dollars for global organizations. His most notable philanthropic project is Thankmas, an annual charity campaign held every December. During Thankmas, McLoughlin streams for hours while encouraging his viewers and other internet creators to donate to a specific cause. The event has raised money for organizations such as Save the Children, Crisis Text Line, World Central Kitchen, and the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. In December 2022, his Thankmas stream broke records by raising more than $10 million in a single day for World Central Kitchen. By 2026, his combined career fundraising totals exceeded $21 million. Today, Seán Jacksepticeye McLoughlin remains the most subscribed content creator in Ireland. His career path mirrors the evolution of the online video industry itself, moving from simple low-resolution webcam recordings made in a rented room to multi-million-dollar business ventures, Hollywood film appearances, and international charity events. Without relying on traditional media networks to start his career, he used digital platforms to build a global audience, establishing a permanent place in the history of internet culture.